79.
So it's only a few years. Yeah, I had to. Those who don't speak Swedish, we're going to sing one song in Swedish, if you don't mind. No one objects, so they do. And it came about. I've been thinking about the relationship. We've been thinking a lot about relationships here in this day and the morning. It tends to be that we objectify Krishna or the Panchatattva or Prabhupada. And we come for darshan, which is where we generally come to see and meet the deities. So we very seldom, at least for me, think of the other way around. That Krishna sees me here, you know. Who can hide anything from Krishna? I just have to be the way I am. So I wrote this. I woke up with this poem in my head one morning, and for once I went to write it down. Sometimes I always think, oh, I remember it. It was that good or that strong or whatever, so I remember it. And usually I don't. So, but this one I did remember, and went up and wrote it down. And I sent it to Arya Devi. And your story is?
Yeah, I woke up with, I read it and I woke up with a melody. And Chandravali was at my place, sitting there. And I just started with the piano and the melody just came so easy. I remember you actually were crying. And she don't cry very often. And you said like this song is like it's always, what did you say?
Has always been there.
Yeah, that the song has always been there, the melody and the words. Yeah. So I'm very happy to sing your beautiful poem.
Even though you make me cry. That happens to be my speciality. As a therapist, I meet a lot of crying persons. And I remember once I was thinking, I used to have my, I used to have my office in the top floor of the house where we lived. And we see people leaving the practice crying. They come down to the bottom floor where Padma was and she gave him a warm hug. So I was crying and then the warm hug. So I hope this is going to be like a warm hug to you, this song. All right. And it is in Swedish, so we're just going to do one in Swedish, I think.
And please sing along with us. When we sing the Maha Mantra, please just sing it out.
Känner ser mig som bunden, dock är du fri. Tanken fördunklar din väg och din stig. Söka vatten i en vägring har du nu som mål. Du gräver ditt guld och vinner ett hål. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jag kallar dig hem, vill ta dig i famn, bjuder dig hit till min skyddande hamn. Luftslottens glans förvandlas till damm, täckte ditt hjärta och glädjen försvann. Som droppen gröper stenen, gör mitt heliga namn. Lossar alla bojor, kärlekens sand. Lyckan den virvlar i dansen för två. Jublande skönhet får allt att bestå. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah. For you non-Swedish speakers, I didn't translate the poem into English completely, but I thought we'd give a little taste for the English speakers. I see you, I hear you, I understand you so well. This is Krishna speaking. My love for you in songs I tell. The gentle wind that whispers is my voice, waiting for you to make me your choice. You know I'm here, sense me in your yearning. That constant urge is also my love burning. Yes, it is I calling, your heart hears the flute. So my love, run, run, seek the sweet and ripened fruit. And I have one more verse translated, but I'll leave that for two-fire. Yeah. And now we're going to sing what?
Sweet Lord Shri Krishna.
Sweet Lord Shri Krishna. This is a song that Avedya and I wrote together.
Oh, det lät inte bra. Ska jag ta din istället?
Hoppas den är stämd.
Den trivs inte vara ute i.
Så är det. Då brukar man ju säga att här kommer kinesisk sång. Called tuning.
Det är lite bättre.
Bättre.
I also want to tell you that, do you remember Revato Prabhu?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to introduce his daughter and my daughter. Adina is here today with my grandchild, Revato's grandchild, Nora. So I'm really happy that you are here today. And please sing along here as well in the mantra. Sweet Lord Shri Krishna, your flute is calling me. In your dance of love, I'm happy and free. River of nectar with a luminous stream. Oh my beloved, you're my heart, you're my dream. Sweet Lord Shri Krishna, you've heard my plea. I'm lost in your love eternally. Your smile sustains me, my soul finds its place. Oh, how I love for your loving embrace. I searched for a river, but found a sea. A song is awakened in shared harmony. Your gaze is a current, your touch is a shore, allowing me to stay forevermore. Sweet Lord Shri Krishna, merciful divine, my life is fulfilled, you're the true love of mine. Love in separation, bitter and sweet, please let me rest at your lotus feet. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
beautiful divine. My life is fulfilled. You're the true love of mine.
Yeah.
Säkrast så.
Jag lovade ju i morse att jag skulle säga några ord här om förhållanden. Förhållande mellan hängivna, förhållanden mellan oss och Krishna. Sorry. It was like mixing. The problem of having an English-speaking Australian wife is that we mix the languages completely. Don't know what I start with, don't know what language I end in. I remember just a few days ago, I handed a book in to the library, and she said, "Okay, I'll put it in the English side." English? Is it in English? And I just read it. I didn't know. I forgot. Anyhow, my story about relationship, I think is very pertinent because this is a really important project here, this village project. And I thought of something that I read many, many years ago, and some of you older devotees might know this. Do you remember Scott Peck?
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Now, in his book, I think it was The Road Less Traveled, he tells the story of a monastery. And the monastery was, first of all, flourishing. It was doing beautiful, and the village people used to come to the grass in front of the monastery and had their picnics, and there was like a Sunday gathering. Worked really fine. But gradually, the novices stopped coming, and the monks, they left to go somewhere else, and there was just a few monks left. And the abbot was quite worried about that. What can we do to again attract people, outsiders to come, and for other novices to come, and to the established monks to come? What can we do? And he was quite puzzled. And then he says, "I'll ask my friend." And the friend happened to be a rabbi. And the rabbi used to take his walk every day past the monastery. So I'll ask the rabbi, he thought, and he stopped the rabbi and says, "This is my problem. People are not coming anymore, and we are losing our monks, and we get no novices. What shall I do?" And the rabbi said, "I don't know what to do, but I do know one thing, and that is, one of you is the Messiah." And the abbot said, "Is it me? I'm the abbot? Maybe I'm the Messiah?" He thought, no, he knew his heart. I'm not the Messiah. But it is maybe Brother John. And he went around again. And the monastery was absorbed with that thought. Who is the Messiah here? And you of course know what I'm pointing at. Who is the Messiah here? Who is the pure devotee here? Who is Prabhupada in the new form here? So what happens was, this changed the whole atmosphere of the monastery, where everyone started respecting the other person, and respecting and caring for the others. And it became a very attractive place to be. So monks came from other monasteries, new novices were coming, and the village people again started visiting the temple. A small change, huge change of heart, and it became so attractive. And this is this is what I thought of when we're going to come here, and then especially since I've seen how you work here and how you're trying to do something really, really good. And like I said this morning also, how you've treated us, me, Najib, how you doing now, it's extraordinary. It's beautiful. It's a sign of the rabbi's advice. So, why not take this to heart? We may say it's Jewish, we may say it's Christian, we may say it's Hindu or Buddhist, but the truth is still the same. Love and care. Love and care for each other and respect. That's what I was going to say. To introduce the next song, I suppose. Which song is it?
The Fault Is Mine.
Oh. All right.
And you should read the poem,
Which is?
the lyrics.
Oh, the lyrics. On The Fault Is Mine or the other one?
You can choose. Sometimes it's difficult
She's
to
my
hear
manager.
the text when one is singing, and then it's good to have to hear it just correct.
Good. So I do that. I actually cheated a little bit. Yesterday in my presentation I sang it already and I forgot that we were going to do it. What do I do with this thing? The fault is mine, it's all mine. Here we go.
Och vad heter sången?
The fault is mine.
Huh? Du kör fram bara.
Thank you. Yes, this is to shut up. I yesterday spoke a little bit about being inadequate and feeling inadequate. And this is a song that I wrote in that regard. It's hard for us to imagine what it's like to be a pure devotee walking here in this world. Har du lust att hålla den här så jag kan se? De är ganska nya för mig, de här sångerna. Jag har inte spelat dem så mycket, men så här låter det. The fault is mine, it's all mine. Didn't see it in time. When the light left your sparking kind eye, and you retreated from this world of life. The world is hard on gentle souls, with no desires and no selfish goals. It's not really for me to say, but please stay with me, I pray. Well, I would gladly with a rain carrying mine. Your fragrant beauty is of ethereal kind. And I would gladly walk many a mile just for a moment in your smile. Yes, I would gladly walk many a mile just for a moment in your smile. Well, I've been traveling both night and day just to find you fading away. I can't let you just disappear without whispering in your ear. Well, I would gladly walk many a mile just for a moment in your smile. Yes, I would gladly walk many a mile just for a moment in your smile. I would gladly walk many a mile just for a moment in your smile. Yes, I would gladly walk many a mile just for a moment in your smile, and to whisper in your ear. Whisper in your ear, Srila Prabhupada, I'm very, very sorry. I lacked the care, but I didn't dare. Oh yes. Hittade du det där? Jag brukar säga så här till mina hypnoselever och så, och sen gör vi terapi. Förberedelse är A och O. Jag har inte lyssnat. Ska vi titta där? Ditt skepp i hamn. Den här heter Ditt skepp i hamn. Det skrev jag som en pjäsbiografing till Prabhupada 98. Jag har uppdaterat den lite grann. Ditt skepp i hamn, mitt liv i storm. Jag kastas mellan kam och dam. Fy falska ljus skog. Och allt jag trott blev till tomma ord. Jag föll till marken och lovade bot. Mitt huvud kan vid en lotusfot. Och där jag var, där är jag nu. Det är din nåd som håller mig kvar. På varje tvivel är visdomens svar. Tålmodig Gud, med vårt Krishna Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Min Herre du är, av vän och far. Jag är din son och bär din stav. Ditt varma skratt, nya livets sång. Och Prabhupada, så klok och trygg. Rosens väsen med lejonets röst. Den du ger skydd kan ej Maja nå. Släpp aldrig mig som knappt kan gå. Var inom mig i den lögn jag bär. Släpp aldrig mig som fallna stjärn. Släpp aldrig mig som fallna stjärn. Oh Prabhupada, mitt liv du är. Då lämnar vi upp till Mukunda.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much to both of you. Very, very wonderful music, and especially it came from the heart. I think it touched all our hearts. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So next, we invite Malini. She will also sing one song. She made it herself. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. people here I've heard about, but I've only met, or I feel like I've met for the first time. And it was so nice to see those offerings just now. I think it's probably the most beautiful musical rendition I've ever heard. And I'm glad it's being recorded because I'm going to listen to it again. I want a whole album with those songs. So I'm going to sing a song called Set Me Free. I've written music since I was about 14, and this was one of the first songs that I wrote. So I don't think I really knew what it meant at the time when I was writing it. I think I'm still trying to figure it out. But the beautiful thing about music is that whatever it means to you, that's how it's supposed to be. So, yeah, so this is Set Me Free. Green blowing leaves, that summer breeze, doesn't it make you want to forget? Oh, just forget. That slow tide, strong as might, never stops trying to things change, you can't explain the road that's misplaced. Oh, set me free, watch me fly. I am tired of living a lie. I need to find a different track, but I promise you I'll be back. It's the fear of letting go, but it's a fear that we all know, we all know. That one last fight is black as night, makes you wanna fly away, far away. And my pain is like a summer rain, it doesn't stop, it just fades. Oh, set me free, watch me fly. I am tired of living a lie. I need to find a different track, but I promise you I'll be back. It's the fear of letting go, but it's a fear that we all know, we all know. We all know. Oh, set me free, watch me fly. I am tired of living a lie. I need to find a different track, but I promise you I'll be back. It's the fear of letting go, but it's a fear that we all know, we all know. much time to practice. I am willing to do one more if you really are open to that I might make some mistakes along the way. Talk amongst yourselves. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me. So, yeah, so I thought, just in the rush of trying to choose, there's a song that I wrote a few years ago called Lover, I Lost You. And I have a bit of a funny anecdote about this song because I was recording it with my sound engineer, and he asked me, so who was the boy that you wrote this about? Because it's quite an intense song, as you will see. And I said, but you know who it's about. And, you know, he's got a peacock feather, and you know, he was like, oh yeah, of course, yeah. And then afterwards he admitted to my father that he was like, I had no idea that what it was about. So, yes, so I thought that might fit in to today. So, the song is called Lover, I Lost You, and if anything happens, it's supposed to happen, so just go with it. I see the colors you leave, the presence of amber in the trees. I hear the drums in the wind. I hear the drums in the wind, like the beat of the heart that knows where it's been. Oh, there's a shadow that I've seen before. Now that I'm older, I know what it's for. Losing and using my mind up against the memory of love, and how much it meant. Lover, can you believe that I held you? It's hard to perceive that I lost you. There's not a day when I'm used to trying so hard to remember you. I hear your voice in the air, calling so sweetly everywhere. I feel you move in the earth. I feel you move in the earth, like the step of a love that knows what it's worth. Oh, there's a shadow that I've seen before. Now that I'm older, I know what it's for. Losing and using my mind up against the memory of love, and how much it meant. Lover, can you believe that I held you? It's hard to perceive that I lost you. There's not a day when I'm used to trying so hard to remember you. I sense you somewhere nearby. shadow of a cloud in the sky. I know you're never alone. I know you're never alone. But a day without you is like years in a storm. Lover, can you believe that I held you? It's hard to perceive that I lost you. There's not a day when I'm used to trying so hard to remember you. I'm trying so hard to remember you. Thank you. Do we have time? I mean,
Maybe we could take it in the end if we have time.
absolutely, I think that's a good idea. So if we have time in the end, then I'll do one last one. But thank you so much, and yeah, that was a journey for me to go through, so thank you.
Devotees. I would like to introduce now German group. As many of you may know, we have Erasmus Youth Exchange Program here. Thank you, dear Kamala Priya, for inviting us. Thank you, dear Ambik community, that we can be here again. And so now 4 girls from Berlin will sing Yani Premadana from Narottam Das Thakur. So please come. It's Aditri, Fiona, Johanna, and Annika.
Hare Krishna everyone, so today we're going to present the song Yanilo Premadana, and the text is here, so we would sing one line and then you all can sing one line.
Radha, 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 Radha
for being so brave. We are very proud of you. And now Annika, one of the girls, she will so this is Annika, and she will first tell her presentation for Srila Prabhupada, her offering, what she wrote, and then she will dance Kachipuri, which is one of the classical Indian dances. I don't know which beat. And what's interesting that Annika's great grandmother was an initiated disciple of Bhaktisingha Saraswati Thakur. So, yeah, dear Annika, please.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to you. Even though you are no longer physically with us, I feel your presence in my life whenever I think of you. I am so grateful for your extraordinary love, your boundless mercy, and your tireless efforts to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. Your books, your teachings, and your example inspire me deeply, and I feel so fortunate to have the chance to follow in your footsteps. The song Jodi Prabhupada Na Hoito Tabe Ki Hoito, E Jivono Bhaito Kishe, written by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, is true. Because what if Krishna never sent you to guide all his devotees and use you as his instrument? How would our life go on? Trust me, I don't want to know how life would go on without your teachings, but I can imagine that we would be lost in Maya. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for guiding me even from afar. I know that you are with Krishna, looking after all your devotees, and I feel so blessed that you sent such a bright, loving Guru from whom I aspire to get initiated when I'm 18, to guide me personally on my spiritual path. Your mercy flows through him and through my Shiksha Guru's guidance. I am learning how to live my life in devotion to Krishna. Prabhupada, your life is the most beautiful example of love, dedication, and courage. You showed us how to live for Krishna, how to serve without expecting anything in return, and how to face difficulties with faith and determination. I'm trying to learn from your example and cultivate the same devotion and love that you had for Krishna and for all your disciples. I offer you my heartfelt gratitude, my love, and my devotion. Please continue to look after me, protect me, and guide me on the spiritual path. I pray that I may always remember your teachings, honor your instructions, and serve Krishna faithfully just as you taught us. Your mercy will continue to change my life, and I will try my best to flourish and bloom in Krishna consciousness, because it's not just an organization but also a way of life. And I will always be eternally grateful to you. Humbly your rascal Annika.
Thank you, Annika. It was beautiful. Very sweet. Very sweet. And now I would like to invite Shamalika Seva. Shamalika Seva is another participant in the Erasmus project, and she is already initiated disciple of His Holiness Indra Maharaj. And Shamalika Seva studies in Hamburg. This is how to say, I'm forgetting. She will tell you what she's studying and what representation will be. You will see it on the screen. So I'm curious myself. Thank you.
This year I began studying illustration design in Hamburg Academy. And right before we came to Sweden, Karina Machintamani kindly asked me if I could present something on Sunday program in Alvik, and even though I was overburdened with lots of creative tasks before this trip, I decided to present something small for Srila Prabhupada and devotees who gathered here today. So Prabhu will kindly turn on the screen. And then I will say a few words about the small illustration. The following is the vector graphic illustration that presents Srila Prabhupada's silhouette. I have always been impressed by the memories of Srila Prabhupada's disciples whenever they described Srila Prabhupada's appearance, they would mention that he would always walk with upright posture and with his chin high up. And this is what I try to represent here on this small drawing, Srila Prabhupada's silhouette. Whenever he would preach, whenever he would associate with others, he would present himself confidently, and that confidence would come from his unalloyed devotion to the Lord and his convenience that he is the servant of the Lord. Abai means fearless, and that is what can be said about Srila Prabhupada. And that is a very small drawing, and it could be printed out and used as a sticker or printed on any object or a t-shirt or whatever. I actually created it when I was on the train to Stockholm. So this is really a small piece, but I didn't want to miss on the chance to present something today. So that is pretty much it. Thank you very much.
So this is now the German group. So please. Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna, thank you very much. So next, Kamala Priya, she will make a presentation.
Hare Krishna, devotees. Yes, I would like to make a little presentation because like 10 years ago we started a youth program here in Sweden for our youth and kids, children from 10 years onwards. And since then we have had different events during the last 10 years. And when we had the first event, it was in Korsnäs, and some of the youth who are here today, they were also present there. And at that event, we asked the youth to go in different groups and to think about what would they like to do in the youth forum. So there were many different ideas, like performing and like celebrating different festivals together, having different workshops, learning how to cook or how to do puja. And but at the top of the list, there was like they want to travel and they want to see other temples. So that's kind of went deep into my heart. And then I found the opportunity that there is like a funding possibility from the European Union, where the European Union is funding for youth from different countries to get together and to have some like friendship, adventure, and at the same time also some non-formal learning. So they also should learn something on these trips. So we started to apply for funding, and Krishna's mercy, it was approved already from the first time. So in 2015 we had the first youth event in Korsnäs, and then in 2016 we traveled, the first trip was to Denmark, and then we had like also cooperation with ISKCON organizations from different other countries like Slovenia and Hungary and Spain. And since then we have got support from the European Union, and they are like this event which we have today is also funded by the European Union. We have now combined it together with the reunion, and the name of this event is like bridging generations, appreciating the past, and moving into the future. So the last days were a lot about appreciating the past, appreciating all these wonderful devotees who have actually were here the first ones who built up this place and who built up ISKCON. And now I would like to move into the future, and I would like to show you a video which I have put together. This is now 2015 to 2025, and it's from different trips which we make to different temples. And yes, so you can see, like it started 10 years ago, and you can see our brahmacharis, small boys, Ramayan and Lakshman and Shyami, and also Chandra, Malini. Elsa was also there, Shravan, Hridai. You will all meet them in this short presentation. And the background music for that video was also sang by our youth. It was in Hungary when we had the youth exchange in Hungary at the Eco Village there. So, thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare
So thank you. So now you got a little insight and could see what we are actually doing at these youth exchanges. So it's both, we're giving the youth a space where they can learn to, leadership skills, different competences, they learn a different language, they have talent shows where they can perform, like we have now also some performances here. We have seminars, we have workshops, all different kinds of workshops. Many of those workshops are youth-led, so the youth themselves, they give the workshops. In this way also they learn to plan and to implement and also to evaluate their workshops. So yes, so we are very happy, and the Erasmus Plus people, they were here just 1 month ago, and they wanted to see different things. They met some of our youth, and they were very happy with what we are doing. They are aware that they know that we are Hare Krishna community, and that we collaborate also with other Hare Krishna communities all over Europe. And so they're very happy about what we are doing, and they give us all the support. They want to give us all support also in the future. So, yes, thank you all very much. Please bless us all that we can continue, and please bless all our youngsters and youth that they will flourish in their own personal Krishna consciousness and also share it with others. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kamala Priya. You're working so tirelessly with year after year after year with this project. And it's really, we can see the result, how it's benefiting the youth and inspire them. They develop relationships, close relationships, friendships, and it's so valuable. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we have half an hour before we have Harinam, procession up to the Goshala. And so Benjamin Prabhu, he would like to sing one more song. And then also Malini. Malini is here still? Yes. So after Benjamin Prabhu's performance, singing with guitar, so Malini will sing. And then this is the end of this part of the program. So we go out to the Goshala, there will be Go-Puja, and then we come back to the temple. Shri Prabhu will give a class for half an hour, and then we have Damodara-astakam and theatre. Haribo. Haribo. So we invite Benjamin Prabhu.
Hon är på ingång, tror jag. Hon hade en kvar på någonstans.
Letar du efter dina texter?
Ja. Aha. Det är vad som får. Alla är inte lika långa som du. Tack. Ja. Om det finns en kopp så tar jag gärna.
Malin har det.
Ja, men Malin är inte här.
Men de kanske är här.
Okej. Då får jag försöka sjunga ändå. Melodin till den här sången har jag sjungit i många år, men skriven av Pete Seeger som handlar om när han besökte fängelset och gick ner Death Row. Slog det mig häromdagen att det är precis det Prabhupada gjorde. He walked in the valley of death, Mrityu-loka. Vi är i dödens domäner. Är det okej? Ska jag börja? Down the road. Walking down this road, you sang to us, restrained by love and hate. Walking down this road, we strove with focus and a forceful gaze. Down that road, a line free from shattering down. Yes, we heard you, Srila Prabhupada. We heard you, but there was no urgent need, we thought, although you gave us life itself on which to feed. If we could only stand together under the banner of love and care. If we couldn't love each other's life like a very own, we'd not have to be here. And if only this, we could believe we might still be real. In the place of birth and death, you gave my life a wholly different force. In the place of birth and death, you spanned the scars from a timeless living soul. In the place of birth and death, you made us feel a long lost loving. Again we heard you should have brought back, but we felt that there was no really urgent need. Though you gave us life itself on which to feed. If we only got together under the banner of love and care. If we could love each other's lives like our very own, we'd not have to be here. And you only this, we could believe we might still be real. In the valley of lust and greed, you saw us talking, making not a sound. In the valley of lust and greed, you sowed your seed on the stony barren ground. In the valley of lust and greed, sing the mercy of the holy sound. incredible as it seemed, but we heard you, but still felt there was no urgent need. For you gave us life itself on which to feed. If we could only stand together, the banner of love and care. If we could have loved each other's lives like our very own, we'd not got to be. And if only this we could leave, we might still be free. Well, see the tree of life, emotions filled with a ready to enjoy. Hearing the tree of life, no longer illusions, timid, cowering joy. Climbing the tree of life, I'll take the truth and let the visions lie. Yes, Srila Prabhupada, I climb your tree of life. I'll take the truth, the essence, and let religions lie. If we only step together with love and care, if we could have loved each other's lives like a very own, we not have to be here. And if only this we could believe, we might still be free. We might still